Hey everybody, it's Uncle Grumpy. Good morning, Oklahoma. What day is it?
The 4th.
But what day?
It is.
Is it Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yes.
Beautiful
Wednesday in Oklahoma.
Look at my phone.
I can't. They all blend together. I'm here with Norma. We're in the car. We're sitting right in front of where the rally is setting up. Hello. I see some people joining in, so I guess we have a signal.
Guess I'll find you on the.
Yeah, I should probably share it to
live. Oh, there we are.
A couple other pages.
I'm gonna share it to my page.
You know, iPhone has done an update now where you have to share it differently.
Really?
Yeah, it's bothered me. So, I'm hoping a lot of you are on your way here. Yeah, see, it doesn't even want to let me find the OCNN either.
I don't see my page. Newsfeed. There we go. Share now. Okay.
Okay, where's my page? I can't get it to show up. There it is. Okay. Alright. I'm going to share it to a couple places so everybody knows where we're at. We are in Alva. Alright, Alva. I'll get it right. As soon as we're done here, I'll get it right.
Gotta have that twang.
That's right. Alva. We're in Alva, Oklahoma. We're about a rock's throw from Kansas, I think. So, you know what? Since we're near the border, I want to throw something out here. If we were to run a full access petition and get full access or recreational or whatever you want to call it, if we were to get that, towns like this small town that we just drove through that we see needs money would...
I see empty storefront, empty storefront, empty storefront, empty storefront.
That Holiday Inn we just stayed in had plenty of extra rooms. The parking lot got about half full last night. If they were accepting cannabis tourism, they would be packed.
Yep.
So everybody needs to keep that in mind. It's about economics. We have about 2 years that we could pull lots. We could become like Colorado was a few years ago.
Hi, Adam Ogle. Got an Ogle watching us.
Is that something I'm supposed to... What's Ogle?
The Ogles, they run Channel 5. They've owned it forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well...
He is actually an Ogle from that family.
Okay, well then we need your assistance. We need a news crew out here to show that the town of Alva is trying to charge $500 to people who want to grow their own medicine. Nothing in 1030, nothing in 2612 allows them to do anything remotely like this. I understand there's some ambiguity, or as Ron Durbin would say, they flat out screwed the businesses as far as the little towns being able to regulate them out. I understand that is a conundrum right now we're stuck in. But there's no ambiguity about whether or not they can do this to the home grow. They just can't. And they're doing it. So this is a big deal. I understand there's at least one other town that's doing the same thing, charging $500. We talked about this yesterday. You guys watching, please remind us of what town that is so we can plan on doing this there as well. Oh, by the way, update. I spoke to the lady at the Red Cross. So we will start rolling out a whole bunch more blood drives very soon. I think Billy Dunn talked about one that's already going on this month. We'll find out when that is. I think he's supposed to be here today, so we'll find that out from him. But we will, and I'll probably start in either Tulsa or Bartlesville at either Sweet Leaf or Green Country Bud. Yeah. Because I know they've got room and they'll do it. So that's where we'll start. Cool. And then we'll come back to the Oklahoma City area. APCO's already stepped up. They want to do one there.
Nice place to do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do that next month. Though I don't want to pull from the same group every time, or we're not going to have them run out of bags, and that's what we want. We want to give so much blood that they run out of bags. So we'll bounce around from side to side on the state. All right, I'm rattling on. Do you have anything to say?
Just that we have about 20 people, looks like, already. And it is 10:07 right now. We're going to be going until 2 o'clock. So you got plenty of time to get here. They want to show that the town supports this. Yes, we do want a big crowd, but we want the people that live around here or live in adjoining areas that would be using this dispensary, if they can ever get it open, to show the city council that there's plenty of support. And why are you wanting to turn down taxes?
Yeah, and we talked about this last night over dinner with the people, Michelle and Cindy, the ones who got us involved in this, and talked about the next step after this rally today. And I've suggested, and I think it's what they're going to try and do, is every Saturday have a different dispensary nearby here. Send a bus. We'll help arrange that bus if we have to. And send a bus. We want everybody to park right here in front of the city, the town hall.
Town square.
Town square. So they see all you guys load up on this bus so that they understand you are about to take all your money and go out of town. Now,
Yep.
I understand some are going to say wait, then they're just going to wait for you to get back and follow you and bust you on your way home. Just be careful. Don't medicate on your way back. Keep your stuff put up if you're extremely paranoid, even though there's no laws about how you can carry it in your car. I can carry it in the seat next to me. But in this circumstances, when you get back off the bus, you might want to put it in your trunk and then drive home. Yes, they're going to know who everybody is, but they're going to know anyway. If you get a dispensary open, they're going to park outside anyway. They quickly figure out who all the customers are and who the patients are. So there's really not much way around that. We've got to go buy our medicine.
It's legal.
It is legal.
It's
so,
legal.
So they will get a bus here, and the city council will have to watch every weekend as 10, 20, 30, 100 people load up on that bus and
go up to Waynoka
and take their money somewhere else.
Yeah.
And maybe that will start to get through to them. I mean, there's just almost, we've got to just keep pounding them in as many ways as we can, letting them see the light.
If we have a good turnout here today and the city council is, it's obvious to the city council that there's huge support, then they will change their tune at their next meeting, I guarantee you.
Yeah, they will eventually. Eventually everybody catches on.
Yeah.
Look, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I no longer believe in reefer madness. It is only the check isn't big enough yet. If you're hearing that it is bad, that it's illegal from people in power, okay? I'm not talking about people walking around the street. We've been pumped as the public with misinformation our whole lives. So if there's people walking around with some misinformation because the no people are filling their heads, we just have to educate those. But those that are in power, that we've talked to, that know about this, that know it's medicine, but still toe the reefer madness line, it's only because the check hasn't been big enough. Prime example, one of our biggest opponents is Mark Wayne Mullen, okay? Or Mullins. Mark Wayne Mullins.
He's a silly ass.
He comes to Muskogee and other areas around there and does his town hall meetings and laughs at us and talks about how this is not medical. I guarantee you that the minute the contribution is large enough, or he finds some way that he will benefit from this, he will suddenly change his tune. And you can mark my words right now, today, that will happen in the next 2 years, because he won't want to miss out on the money grab.
Right.
So once he finds a way, he will go for it. And, he did that. He did something that indicated this to me when he first got in office. For those that need a reminder, he was on the board on the committee that oversees the FDA. And he made a stock purchase shortly after getting in office on a pharmaceutical company that increased. I mean, we're talking about a Clinton deal, okay? This thing went from a few dollars to a lot of money really fast. As soon as the FDA approved that 4 new medications for that company, he knew they were getting ready to do that before he made the stock purchase. He claims it was just a tip from another representative or senator. What that tells me is they believe that insider trading is common practice and should be legal for them. So that tells me Mark Wayne Mullen just needs the right price. If we can't get him out of office, we're going to figure out what that price is. But anyway, he's in Washington. He's not here. This is local. I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Absolutely. Shayna said hi.
Hi, Shayna.
She spelled Alva correctly too.
Did she? What a deal. Well, she is an English Nazi.
Oh yeah, well I am too.
She is the worst.
It's hard. It's hard every day. I want to correct everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry if I break through. Sometimes I'm like compulsive. I have to tell people to T-O and T-O-O is two different words. And where? No, where. I forget which one you missed. Oh, there. T-H-E-I-R.
I've been using that right a lot lately. I was using it wrong for a long time.
Yesterday you used it wrong.
Okay, well, I was in a hurry. I was probably not even supposed to be texting.
I'm a Nazi, whatever.
I was probably driving on the road and not even supposed to be texting. So, oh, no, wait. Yes, that was voice-to-text software.
Yeah.
Blame the phone.
That, yeah.
Blame the phone. It wasn't me, because that's the one I've been trying to pay real close attention to lately. You know, I'm dyslexic, so spelling's never been a strong suit for me. So doing all this Facebook stuff has helped me learn how to spell a lot better.
Text, yeah.
And so I've been trying to pick up on that. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of people gathering, and I think they would like us to show up.
Probably. And Patience, look, did you see that?
So we should probably shut up and go over there and speak.
I gotta call somebody back too.
Okay. All right, folks. Get to Alva. We'll be here till 2. Till then, what do they do?
They stay grumpy all the time.
And see you on the road.
Bye.
See if we got a signal. Yes, we do. I don't know if the lighting's very good, though. Hey, everybody, it's Uncle Grumpy. Here we are in, I'm going to try this again, Alva. I think I got it right.
You got it right.
I am here with Michelle. Michelle, I don't remember your last name.
Dupree.
Michelle Dupree. And Cindy, last name Dupree. All right. These are the two wonderful ladies that reached out to me about this event. They've done a lot of work. There's her husband quietly hiding behind her there. They've done a lot of work putting this event together here in Alva. See, I got it right that time.
You did.
I think we got, what, maybe 35, 40 people here, maybe. We certainly need some more. If you're in the area, get here. I talked to Billy Dunn. I know he's got a few in the car, I think. He's on his way, but he's running late. So he should be here probably noon, I think, or maybe a little after noon. But, so hopefully we'll have some more. What we are doing right now, we're walking at the back of the line where it's a little quieter. I'm going to turn around for a second here and let you guys see everybody. Let's see. All right, you see that? We are walking around the streets. All right, there you are. We are, we're circling the wagons. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're circling the town square with our, well, I have my pitchfork on my shirt. You see, I have my Mad as Hell shirt.
We've got our.
So, and they have their March for Alva shirts right there. So we're circling the town square, the city building. They're all in there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so what we're trying to do right now.
And the city offices, they'll see us.
Okay, what we're trying to do right now is just bring a little more attention. They've been watching us gather in the grass, but no one's really paid that much attention to it other than the wonderful officer, and what was his name?
Brian File.
Brian File, Officer Brian File, who's here to watch us. Since we noticed he was watching us, we decided to make his job easier. So we are following him around the building. He was actually walking the sidewalk, just circling us. So we jumped in behind him, and here we go. So, yeah, he doesn't want to be seen with us, is what it is. I can't believe that. The officer does not want to be seen with these wonderful citizens. What is he thinking? Anyway.
My hair, it's kind of frizzy.
Is that it? It's your hair? Yeah, okay. My beard's a little frizzy today, too. I understand. So what we are hoping is, with our walk around here, is that all these businesses around this town square start to notice why we're here. They've seen us gathering, but, you know, like I said, they've just kind of watched and haven't really said much, so we're kind of wanting to make it clear why we're here. And what I've been telling everybody and what we've been talking about is making it clear to these businesses that everybody here, as well as those that didn't come today but are card holders, are about to take their money out of town. What I mean by that is they were going to go shop at these stores here every time they came to town to hit the local dispensary, but they're not going to be able to because there's not a local dispensary. So they're all going to take their money and head out of town. Now, you said Alva has some shop local thing that they're pushing, right?
Yes, they really like it when we shop local here.
So,
And they
Always have been.
they had made mention that we should shop legal businesses and spend our money on legal businesses.
they actually said that in this conversation about the cannabis store, about the dispensary,
Yes.
that you should shop at legal businesses.
Legal businesses.
No concern for your medicine
They
or your
also
well-being
said
whatsoever.
that if we wanted our medicine, then to go ahead and drive 20 miles and get it. They don't care.
Okay, well, that's what everybody's going to do. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that every one of these businesses around here know that that's what we're doing, and know that this is why, that the people inside this building have left us, there you go, there's the building right there, have left their own citizens no choice. So while today they're going to spend money, I've seen some people going into these shops, some people that are with us buying drinks and things like that. That's not going to happen again. Because what these people are going to do is we're going to arrange a tour bus to pull up here every week, and we're going to load up all the patients, and we're going to take them out of town all together to the local dispensary. And we're going to get a few different dispensaries to do that, so everybody sees it's not about one business, but it's about helping the people of Alva
Yes.
get their medicine. And then we're going to make it very loud.
Very, very loud.
The fact that we are taking all that money, and I think what you should do is, when you guys get back, you should all add up your receipts. And every week when we do this, we let the city know. We let the city know how much. How you doing? We let the city know how much money was spent and where it was spent
Yes.
every time, so they could. And then we go and tell that. Now, don't just tell it to the city, because as you've said, these people have been very much. We don't care.
Yes.
So perhaps we take those numbers over here to this shop, or over here to this shop, or this empty building, and talk to that landlord and show them the numbers and tell them how they could have a business there. Perhaps we do that, because that may be what it takes to get through to these people, because they're
Right.
not listening to you.
Right.
So let's go talk to the people that they do listen to
Right.
and show them the numbers, and maybe that'll work. I think it's a good idea. What do you
think
think?
it is.
too.
I think
All
it's a
right, I
great
just
idea.
came up with that.
Well, we did decide after today that we were going to make our group public.
Public. Yeah.
Okay. We're blocking the road. We don't want to do that. We better hurry. That was the one thing we weren't allowed to do, was block any pedestrian traffic or road traffic, and we don't want to break any rules. So, all right. Well, that's about all. I'm going to hold this thing up. You want to say anything before we go?
Get out
Keep
here.
watching.
We need to.
There you go. We posted the names last night, the names and numbers that you got from me. We
Yes.
posted all those. Please call those people. Explain to them what we just said, that you were going to come to Alva and you were going to spend some money next week when you pass through here, but instead you're going to wait and spend your money somewhere else. Let's start talking dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, that's it for now. Until later, stay grumpy. We'll see you in a bit. Hey. Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Grumpy. Look what I found.
3, 2, 1. We're live from Alva, Oklahoma.
There
you
you
know I was
go.
going to do that.
I of course, I needed you to. We can't get started until you do. I noticed you pronounced it right the first time. Have you done time up here before?
No, I have never done time up here before.
I hear there's a prison up here.
I think there is a prison here.
Actually,
we got people coming
we've
up.
got a couple watchers here that have actually done time up here
Ah.
in Alva. And when I posted that we were coming here, they posted about what a
Hellhole it
bad
was.
facility they had here. So
I can understand.
So, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Have you
Yeah.
done time in
If you've,
Alva?
oh, well, I was going to say never in Alva. So there you go. I've
So-
never been arrested in Alva.
So we are here at the rally in Alva, and John and I want to come on and talk about what just happened. Somebody's
Oh, yeah.
being taken away, or they're with the paramedics right now. Somebody's fallen out and had a seizure. This seems to happen at just about every event, and I think those that say this isn't medicine, they need to come to these events and they need to see this, and then maybe they'll then acknowledge it.
Every event I go to, you know, they always say it's just about getting high and stuff. It's not. If you come to these events, you will see our friends that are all
Yeah.
patients. 95% of my friends are patients. And wheelchairs, no legs, no arms, PTSD, insomnia, it just goes on and on, the maladies that these people have. And they've got multiple maladies, and If you've ever seen anybody have a seizure, I've seen several people we have, and it's not fun times.
Yeah, now here in Alva, they're regulating where the home grow first has to go through an inspection before getting approved for a $500 permit for a year to grow.
$500 a year.
$500 a year to grow your own medication, so you don't have these seizures.
Yeah.
That's a tax, an unnecessary, unvoted on tax.
And right now they're keeping a dispensary from opening up in Alva.
Right.
So all of our patients in Alva have to drive 20 miles one way to Winoka to get there. Now, we've got friends that can't get out, have a hard time getting out, everything like that. And they're making them drive 40 miles round trip.
Yeah, I want to repeat what we've been saying. We said this in the earlier videos, and we've said it multiple times here. We're going to keep saying it. We're going to start bringing a bus here on a weekly basis, and we're going to have all these patients park right here at the town square. So all these stores right here, and it's a nice, beautiful town square.
It's beautiful town. I like it. There's a lot of
the
stores
city
here.
building is right here in the middle. Beautiful grass. We've got shade and nice stores all the way around. And guess what? We're not going to spend a nickel in these stores after today.
No.
We're going to go talk to these stores where we're spending money today, and we're going to tell them next time we're just loading on the bus, and we're all leaving together to go spend our money out of town.
There you go.
Maybe that will start to make some people listen.
It's that easy to do. You know, if they don't want your money here, don't spend your money here. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, they did tell, as I was saying, or as Michelle was saying earlier when we were doing a video, she was told that they were told you should spend your money at the legal local businesses.
Yeah.
So even if the cannabis store is legal, to them it's illegal. So, and they want the money spent elsewhere. What they don't realize is that money is going to be spent. It's just going to be spent down the street in a different town.
And you won't get the taxes here in Alva.
Yeah, and I think that the city council is going to ignore this, but I do believe if we go around and get this message made clear to all these stores by what we're about to do, which is passing out the flyers to all the store people, and then the bus every week loading up in front of them, having them watch the money leave, I do believe they will start to catch on, and I do believe they will put the pressure on the city council, or I bet we find out exactly which one of these properties the city council member owns.
I bet we will too. We will too.
That could be it right there. Perhaps the city council owns one of these drug stores or something else like that, and he doesn't want the competition. I don't know why he thinks that would be competition.
Well, see, there's a lot of towns trying stuff exactly like this. You know, Norman, Chickasha, just goes on and on. That's why we're watching these towns.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to show up at any towns that try and do this to the home grow. Look, there was a girl, I think this town needs to learn from the children. What I mean by that is there was a girl up in Colorado, everybody remembers this story, that set up her Girl Scout cookie. You remember that?
I like Girl Scout cookies, yeah.
She set up her stand across the street from a dispensary.
Right on.
And she sold out in like 3 hours.
Sold out, you bet.
And a lot of people, a lot of jealous people were mad that she would do this, that the parents would allow the kid to sit there and deal with these cannabis users. It's smart business.
Yeah.
And these people need to learn from that little girl.
I walked up on somebody, a friend of mine's daughter, we're selling Girl Scout cookies, and I happened to be wearing a cannabis shirt, naturally. And we were sitting there, and I was talking to her about the cookies, and this other young man that was so younger than her, and he goes, "Why are you wearing a weed shirt?" And I was fixing to say something, and she goes, "Because he's a cannabis activist. He's been working to get it legalized here in Oklahoma." I love it. This girl's like 12, 13 years old. Yeah, right on, right on. Getting the education out. Getting the education out. You bet.
We need to learn from the kids, that's for sure.
Learn from the kids.
All right. We're going to wrap this up for now and see how everything's going. I'm not sure if they're taking her or not.
Yeah, they took... I thought they carried away her on the gurney a while ago.
I don't know. Maybe she's...
I saw a gurney come.
Is she still on the ground?
She's on the ground.
Maybe she's not going to have to go to the hospital.
Boy, I hope not.
It was pretty bad there for a while.
It was pretty intense, pretty intense.
All right, we will check in later. Until then...
well, say something about seizures. If somebody's having a seizure, you cannot swallow your tongue. Do not stick something in their mouth to keep them from swallowing their tongue, especially your finger. They will bite it off.
Is that what people were doing?
No,
Is that a common thing?
That's
I
a
wouldn't know
com-
what to do. I'm asking.
Yeah,
I-
that's, see, that,
Okay.
that's a common
That's
thing.
important to know,
Yeah,
folks.
that's a common
Roll them-
thing.
roll them
People
on their
try to
left
stop
side.
them from swallowing your tongue. You can try to swallow your tongue, you can't.
Okay.
And they try to and they will bite your finger off. So do not stick
You
your
know,
finger in
I
anything.
not to go sidetracked here, but I posted something the other day about how you can't look at your own elbow. You was talking about how you can't swallow your tongue. I posted because I was talking. I posted a thing. It was 4 years since I'd done this tattoo. I did it backwards, upside down in the mirror, because you can't look at your own elbow.
There you go.
So,
Okay, I got one for you too.
Anyway,
Do you know Taco Cat is the same backwards and forwards? So I made Grumpy laugh. Now that's a good one.
all right, folks. Until next time.
I'm off
stay
like a herd of
grumpy.
turtles. Ping!
See you on the road.